Hello, Kat here. It's Sunday, and guess what day it is today? It is weigh-in day, and I just wanted to do drum roll. The goal was to lose between 1 to 2 pounds per week, and I'm happy to report that this morning when I got on the scale, the report is that I have lost 2.4 pounds that first week. Just a little note, remember that I purposely wanted to keep it at 1 to 2 pound weight loss because I want it to be a slow weight loss. I want it to be something that is actually safe, and that's exactly what experts and studies have shown, that losing 1 to 2 pounds a week is actually very safe, it is attainable, and it is sustainable. And those are actually things that you want to look for anyway when you are doing any type of transformation and any type of lifestyle. You want to make sure that first of all it is safe. You don't want to ever do anything that's going to be jeopardize your health. Second of all, that it is sustainable, meaning that you're going to be able to continue for a long time without effort and without having to go against nature or your norm to be able to do it. And then third of all is whether it is attainable, whether it's something that you can do. And I'm happy to report that yes, it is actually very attainable. Also keep in mind that even though 1 to 2 pounds a week may not sound like a big number, when you count it all, at the end of 1 year, if you've lost between 1 to 2 pounds a week, you are losing between 52 pounds to 104 pounds a year. That is not a small number. That is actually a pretty huge. So, of course, you leave room because there are times where you're going to have weeks where you may plateau, meaning that the weight doesn't change. And I do mean weeks. Sometimes it happens. You may continue to do the same things that you're doing. You're eating well, you're exercising, but the scale is not moving. Another thing is that sometimes you may actually gain weight. It does happen. So give or take 1 to 2 pounds a week. So that's why you have to keep in mind that there could be flexibility for your goal from beginning to end. There was something else that I wanted to talk about and I forgot. I actually meant to do the whole reveal on the scale this morning, but when I was talking to my cousin, I actually was like, well, wait a minute, I can't really do that because the best time to weigh yourself 1 time a week is when you first wake up, before you've eaten or consumed anything, after you've used the bathroom, and without any clothes on. Okay, so that wasn't going to happen. And then my daughter even thought about it. She was like, well, why don't you go ahead and, weigh yourself and then reveal it or whatever. So anyway, make a long story short, we had the kids at the house this morning. We're having a good time. We're spending time with family. I just snuck in there, did my weight, snuck back out, and that was it. And so this is how you're getting the news. Maybe in the weeks to come, I'll think of some innovative, quirky ways to do it. But I'm not going to be too long right now because I am spending time with family and at the pool. So just wanted to tell you happy Sunday, and I'm going to keep reporting. In a little bit, I'm going to go to the grocery store to again get my groceries for the week. One last thing before I forget. So groceries, make sure you have your groceries for the week or at least for a few days so that you can make sure to have your food at hand for the week. Okay, number 2, you can go ahead and meal plan. You can either prepare it or separate the food where it's easy for you to grab and prepare, whatever works for you. Number 3, making sure that you're getting your exercise in. So for me, it's a matter of getting my gym clothes in. You're going to hear a lot of repetition because you wouldn't believe just how simple it is when things are actually done for you to be able to do those simple things. Okay, so yes, so the gym, again, preparing for it, making sure, and I say gym, and by all means, I don't necessarily mean the gym, I mean your workouts. So, making sure to get your workouts in. One thing that I wanted to do and I almost forgot was to actually say what went well and what could have been better and what didn't work for me last week. So what went well is that I actually stayed on track in terms of eating, in terms of working out. What could have been improved is that I could have had a little bit more water because I realized that I wasn't drinking as much water as I could have. I need to really increase that. And at this time, I think per day I was drinking maybe, I don't know, I didn't always get my 8 glasses in. I like to drink a lot more water, so I'm going to have to increase that. And then what definitely didn't go too well is that I did not get to bed on time a lot of the nights, and I was tired the next days, and that almost derailed me. So I really do need to make an effort for that. So it's a very good thing for you to actually keep track from week to week, and then phase in the adjustments and the improvements as you go, so that you don't have to do too much of a haul over when you are looking back. Okay, and then the last thing I wanted to leave you at is that food journaling also helps, because it actually helps you track to see not only what you're eating, because you sometimes will be very surprised at how much more you eat or how little less, how much less you eat, because we really don't realize it unless we're tracking it. And it also, the food journal is also actually help you see how different foods make you feel, and so that helps you find out about food intolerance and food allergies. Food allergies are easy to pinpoint because it's an immediate reaction, but food intolerance can be a little bit more subtle. So journaling, you know, how you feel and whatnot a little bit after you eat it, and also to let you find out if you are grabbing food out of boredom or out of emotion or whatnot. So that all helps. Okay, I'm a lot longer than I thought I was going to be. Gotta get back to the kids, gotta get back to the pool, so that I can go to the grocery store and have yet another healthy week. So happy Sunday, and again, here's to your health in wellness and kindness.